freshman here at Penn, and I want to share a little bit today about my walk with Jesus Christ. When I was young, I was mostly raised by my grandparents in China, and because my parents was always really busy, especially my dad. When I was 8, my parents divorced, and then since then I lost contact with my mom. My dad remarried within half a year, and when I turned 11, I left my grandparents to come to the States with my new family. My dad hoped that my stepmother would take care of me when he's busy working here, but my stepmother at the time was not ready to accept the responsibility of starting a life here with me. She was never too happy around me, and she always yelled at me, and my parents would fight almost every week. I was too little then, so I can't really argue back, and I didn't really want to break another family. I didn't want to burden anyone, so I constantly locked myself in my room and just cried for hours like a little kid would do. I thought the world was really unfair, and I was really hopeless about the future. At that point, I truly hated my family. But thankfully, my best friend Amy, I met her in high school freshman year, and I went to church service for the first time. That night, the pastor was preaching the message of the prodigal son, Luke 15, verse 11 to 32. I saw myself as the older son in the story because I used to blame the world that I received nothing for my sufferings or my hard work. Somehow, I understood that night that it was not about how much I tried or how much I suffered. It's all about faithfully believing that there's a God who loves us no matter what. When the pastor asked for us, the lost sons of Christ, to come forward, and I did, even though I had tons of questions and doubts at that time. But I kept on believing in Christ, and my life has been different ever since then. I used to never understand how people can cry and be so passionate about this God that you can't see in church. And so I wanted to understand. I started going to church and reading the Bible often. Gradually, God's power healed my broken family and healed my broken heart. Reading His words made me feel so much stronger when facing my parents, and I didn't have to hide anymore because He taught me through His word how to love and appreciate the people around me, even if they don't appreciate my presence. There were so many days that I thought I couldn't handle my problem with my stepmother anymore, and I thought my family was going to break again. God will always show me some miraculous way out through the message I read that day or through the message I heard at church, and they were exactly the thing I needed, and He filled me up with hope. So I slowly realized that God never fails to show His love for me, and He proves to me again and again that He's in control of things, and He planned everything for me exactly the way He wanted, and I'm really thankful of that. As I kept on walking with Christ, my life became better and better. Surprisingly, as the year went by, me and my stepmother, we grew really close, and I can say right now that I truly love her, and she loves me too. I know that for sure. In 2004, which is the year that I came to Christ, she gave birth to my brother. My brother's like a little angel to me because for some reason, when I first saw his face, I truly saw the blessings that God has placed upon my family. Even though I lost a mom, I gained a new family, and I gained a father who truly loved me, and He will love me forever. Right now, I'm struggling again with family situations because my grandfather is really ill. But I know that Jesus will keep on leading me because He never lets go. The Bible says in Joshua 1, verse 9, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." I just pray that no matter where you are with Christ, you will lay down all your worries before Him and just let yourself go and let Him be your light. Okay, thank you.